He couldn't erect a tent. There's
nothing wrong with my erection. No, because you just said obviously a massive YouTuber, isn't he?
Who?
Sexy Beast.
Didn't realise Ray Winston was in YouTube.
Anything to avoid would be those socks you're wearing, Ross. I don't even understand why he's got them on. You're literally naked with socks on. So if you're enjoying our content, hit that subscribe button now and be in with a chance to win a signed copy of our very own book, Happily Never After. Hello and welcome to the Therapy Crouch with me, Abbey Clancy.
And me, Peter Crouch.
So we thought we'd change it up a bit today. We don't want to be cooped up indoors on a glorious day like today.
Not at all.
What are you laughing at?
So it's this al fresco vibe.
Al fresco? It's putting me off that our Ross is sitting here in a pair of Speedos opposite me.
Honestly.
Should we describe what we're looking at for our female or male, audience. In fact?
Or anyone.
Anyone.
Well, there's blue ankle socks.
Ross, I can't believe you're donning the biggest ick on planet Earth.
These aren't
half socks.
These are ankle socks. They're not half socks. They're acceptable.
They're on the ankle. It's like not a half sock and not an ankle sock.
God, how are we, guys? How's the week been?
We've had a great week. You know, loving this weather.
Yeah.
It just puts you in a better mood, doesn't it? Full of energy, good mood, high spirit.
Yeah, Barbie season's approach.
I missed you yesterday when you weren't here and I was cooking the meat solo. It's not
you didn't
the same.
realise what I bring to the table.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. You know, I prefer the role of the delegator.
You'll knock a side salad up if needed be, but really, it's down to the big man.
Oh, I don't just knock up a side salad, Ross. Potato salad.
Potato salads are lovely, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm starving thinking of this. I'll make one in a minute. So how have you been, Pete?
Been all right, yeah. Quite busy, really, babe. Lots going on. Yeah, obviously, we're getting geared up for the Euros. This weather, mate, it's just like, it's going to be great. You're going to love it. It's going to be football on every single day.
So talk me through the Euros. What does that entail?
It entails England in a group playing matches, but there's a game every day.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. Is it in Germany?
In Germany, yeah.
Oh, whereabouts?
All
over.
The whole of Germany.
Gosh, we should go.
We will be.
Get ourselves a little Weinsteiger. Are they called Weinsteigers? Stein.
Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Who's that?
He's a footballer.
Oh, well, that's ruined my summer. That prospect.
You know, you get involved in it, don't you? When Euros is on, it's exciting, isn't it? Everyone cheers on England.
I thought you were going on a girls' trip to Ibiza anyway, that you dropped it for a week.
You dropped that in last week, didn't you? Like, as if it was just like going to the shops.
I actually can't remember saying that, and I'm not. I think I was just telling lies.
Winding you up.
I was probably trying to just wind you up for some reason. But I can't remember what it was.
Yeah. I must have been pissing you off again.
Again.
You got any wines for me, babe?
No, because I think this weather has put me in such a good mood. I feel like the only wine I want to have is rosé.
All right, well, I'll go with that as well then.
Okay.
I've got a few, but I'll keep them for next week. All right, babe, cheers to that.
Cheers.
Yeah, sorry, if there's a road you can hear, it seems to be a motorbike going up and down. It's like one of those motorbikes with a sidecar or something.
It's a Harley. It's a Harley, that. You can hear it, Milo.
Harley.
Sibbo.
Get on you, petrol head. Harley, that. That's a Kawasaki 65.
I like a hairy biker.
Yeah.
Do you? Sons of Anarchy.
I like that vibe. The leathers.
You're a
Handlebars.
pervert. You do know that, do you?
No, I'm not
You're
in a
into like
pervy way.
cowboys and fucking Vin Diesel. Bikers. Sick.
Cowboys and Indians.
All right, let's get into some audience wine, shall we? I just wanted to touch on the BO situation. I've had a few of these. There's really no need to have it, but I've been trying for years to try and get some Botox injections from my doctor because no matter what I can do, I can't get rid of it.
Ooh.
I've tried every product you can think of. It's so embarrassing to the point where I go home once. I know it's noticeable. It can actually affect your QOL.
Quality of life.
Nice. Just a little insight.
All these kids are down with the abbreviations, aren't they?
Shortening everything these days.
I know.
Lols. Just a little insight to what it's like to suffer from BO. And I say suffer because I do quite literally. That's sad.
It is sad, but why is everyone writing into us? Talking about, do we look like we smell? Do we look like we sweat?
People are getting a bit sweatier.
No, but I think we've touched on BO before. I feel for him.
There's a difference between sweating profusely and BO, though. BO's just stale sweat.
Is it, though? Mm-hmm. This fella seems like he's really
It doesn't come
trying.
out stinking.
No, it's when the bacteria in the sweat stagnates or something, I think. Maybe that's the wrong word, but yeah. I'll be right.
Stagnated bacteria under the armpit. Oh my God.
It's disgusting, that, isn't it?
But you know what? Like, he says he suffers.
It's a natural human bodily function. A bit of sweat never hurt anyone.
Some people have
But,
functions above and beyond other people.
yeah. Maybe try the Botox thing. I've heard it.
Botox in your arm?
Yeah, and in your hands.
armpit?
People get them in the hands as well, I've heard.
Yeah, what? Sweaty hands?
Yeah.
Really?
I get sweaty hands when I'm nervous, knowing I'm about to take off.
Yeah. I know what
We
you
both
mean.
do.
Yeah, I do that as well.
We both do, don't we?
Yeah, my mate's got sweaty hands.
Ugh.
Gammas, we call them.
Gammas.
There's nothing
We're
worse
really
than a clammy.
yeah.
There's nothing worse than a clammy handshake.
Or a limp handshake either.
What's worse, a clammy one? What would you rather, a clammy or a limp?
Clammy.
You'd prefer it or
I
worse?
don't think people with sweaty hands have a firm handshake.
Just slips right off.
No, I think they come together limp and sweaty.
Oh my God, double whammy.
Don't you?
Sexy.
Absolute double whammy. All right, well listen, I think try the injections,
Toad.
mate. My mate he used to sweat quite a bit. He had a thing called dry claw. Seen that?
Oh, we've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently someone said that makes you sweat out at different areas more, though.
Oh, it probably does because it stays in. You don't sweat. You stop sweating.
What is it?
It's like a thing you just put on and it stops you sweating completely.
We're not sweaty people at all.
I'm not saying for me. My mate had it.
I barely sweat in the gym.
Yeah, you don't try.
I do. I do.
You don't go or try.
Well, Liz Hurley's never worked out in her life, and look at her.
Really?
She's just amazing.
Peter, shoes off at the door, tick. Using the side door, tick. But oh my God, my weekly wine. Abigail Clancy, get your shoes off the sofa. No, I do not want excuses. They are slippers, indoor shoes. I'm getting the couch cleaned. No, just disrespectful. Other than that, love the podcast. And Pete, your hair looks great this week. I love the darker colour.
What?
Just for men's making up for you.
Hammered you and just absolutely, I like her.
No, she's saying...
You're a shambles, putting your feet on the couch.
No, I thought she's saying this...
No, she's saying Pete's doing everything right and you're doing everything wrong.
She said you need to buck up your ideas,
Well,
otherwise I'll be gone.
It's only because when I have my shoes on the sofa, it's when we're in our studio. So I don't have the same connection to that sofa that I do with my sofa at home.
Yeah, well, we're not in there every day, are we? You wouldn't have your shoes on your couch at home, would you? But it's like what your mum used to say. Would you do that at home?
Yeah.
Do that in your own house?
Yeah.
Well said, Joe.
What you going on about with your hair? It's getting lighter, if anything.
Yeah, but I think it's when I had it cut, because it goes blonde when I haven't had it cut, doesn't it? And then when I have it cut, it goes obviously darker because I've cut all the blonde bits out.
Pete's got the lemon streaks in his hair.
I know.
For years, everyone said I dyed my hair.
You've got the perfect blonde.
Thanks, babe. You're gorgeous.
You've got the perfect harvest gold, Ross.
Yeah.
Our Ross's hair colour is like, like a box dye. When you like put it on and it's like not blonde, it's like orange.
Left it on
Gold.
half an hour too long.
My weekly wine, in fact, every season wine, is when I join the queue to buy tickets for a match and I'm 50 millionth in the queue. Which, right, okay, I get it. Everyone wants a ticket, but my wine comes when I'm in the queue. It says they've either nearly sold out or sold out, and I see on Facebook group moments later that people are charging $275 a ticket that's not even in hospitality. How is that fair? They don't want the tickets, then let someone who does want them buy them. I'm fed up of them making money on them. We bought my son a membership 13 years ago when he was born. In all those years, we've managed to buy one pair of tickets in our name. It's so annoying and unfair. Love the podcast, one of the best by far.
That's a real issue, isn't it? The ticket touting.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the pop stars and people like that complain about people buying multiple tickets and then selling them for triple the price online. It's not fair. And if there are genuine fans who can't get a ticket, and are forced to buy them for double, quadruple the price. Yeah, it's not on.
Yeah, there needs to be some sort of system in place, doesn't there, to counteract this? Because people have been doing this for years.
I think Ed Sheeran did something about this. About the ticket touts.
Terrible, isn't it? Just buy them and then hike the price up.
People stop buying tickets and tripling the price and selling them on.
Yeah, that's
not right.
That's really going to work, I reckon.
Abby has spoken.
She's spoken. They might listen.
I can't even, my kids don't even listen to me, so ticket touts definitely not going to listen to me.
Just off air there a minute ago, you just said about that YouTuber. What was his name?
Why'd you love embarrassing me?
No, because you just said obviously a massive YouTuber, isn't he?
Who?
Sexy Beast.
Didn't realise Ray Winston was in YouTube.
You know, that YouTuber, Sexy Beast.
Mr. Beast? I wouldn't know what he looked like if he fell on top of me.
Sexy.
Sexy.
So good.
Yeah, so I want to talk summer loving. You know?
Summer days.
Yeah.
Have you got a summer tune?
Your sunshine. Your
I
sunshine.
can't believe you fogged out. It's a
Your
tune.
sunshine.
Yeah.
I heard it in the gym the other day and I was like,
That
is
it's still a good
such
song.
a tune.
That is a
It's a
tune.
feel-good anthem.
Summertime, Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince.
Oh, what a shout.
That's a belt.
I don't like that song.
Anything the Fresh Prince does is great, isn't it, really? No profanity.
Anything the
No
Fresh
profanity,
Prince
just
does.
homegrown,
Do you mean
cool
Will
fun for all the
Smith?
family.
Do you mean Will Smith?
Fresh Prince?
He's not so fresh
Big
though, is
Willie.
he, anymore?
What?
What?
Isn't he not? Hasn't he been cancelled, Will? He slapped someone, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he slapped Chris Rock.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
he? Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Would you do that for our Abbey Pete?
Probably would, yeah.
Cardi P getting on the stage.
Cardi B. I'm not sure he deserved the slap, to be fair. Really.
He's a comedian, isn't
He's
he?
doing a few gags, wasn't he?
Yeah.
This is riveting, this part. I've got no idea what's on that sheet.
Why don't you look for once?
I haven't got one.
Oh, I'll ask you a few questions.
Okay.
What about festivals? We're going to go to any?
Festivals.
Are you doing Glasgow 2.0?
I'm not sure.
Great.
I'm still thinking. I feel like we've changed since last summer.
Do you? We do evolve.
We've definitely evolved. I think we're definitely on the more chilled vibe.
I don't think the lineup's as good as last year either, is it?
Who's playing?
Coldplay. SZA, a.k.a. Scissor.
Scissor. Who's that? SZA?
Wonder
lo-
if Sexy B still be there?
I love Scissor. She's amazing. Amazing.
no,
And I love Coldplay so much.
Yeah. I don't think the lineup's bad.
No, I think the lineup's good, Ross.
I didn't say it was bad, just not as good as last year.
Yeah, it was good last year. Well, I don't think it matters at Glastonbury, does it?
No.
It's just an absolute crack, isn't it? What about holidays and stuff? Looking forward to them. I'm looking forward to me and you going away. Just on our own.
We're going to take some time out together. Leave the kids with my mum and sister. Reconnect.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
That's what they call it. Digital detox. Reconnect.
I believe that digital detox when I see it.
The only time I want to use my phone is to speak to the kids and take photographs. That's it. Maybe we should buy a camera. You bought me a camera?
I did, yeah.
Where is that? Have you got that?
What? Have I got your camera?
Is it?
Yeah, they have. Parasite.
Have you got any trips? Where are you planning on going anywhere?
We're going to my dream destination,
Which is?
Sicily. I've never been and I've always wanted to go. Italy is probably one of our favourite places on earth, isn't it?
I do love it. I love the food there. I love the history there. The scenery.
Yeah, I've heard
People,
good things. Palermo's
the
meant to be
language.
unbelievable.
They love the football there as well.
I'm not sure about Glastonbury yet, but we are going to see Kings of Leon, which
are
is
we?
one of my...
Where's
Yeah,
that?
it's in the British Summertime Ball.
Is it?
Whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. What's it called? Party in the Park? Or... What is it?
All these youngsters are roaring at you.
Listen, we had few too many rosés last night, so my mind is a bit foggy. What's it called? British Summertime?
That's it.
Just that.
Yeah.
Just British summertime.
A Hyde Park.
We'll have a ball at the British summertime anyway.
Yeah.
You can call it that if you like.
British summertime at Hyde Park, Kings of Leon, KOL, one of my favourite bands. Cannot wait.
Yeah, no, awesome. Yeah, they're so good live. I love them.
Have you seen them live?
Yeah. We went together. We threw John through the McDonald's drive-through. Sean was there.
Sean's been
Was
to
it-
see
was
them a million times.
Was it Wembley Arena? O2.
Pete, I seen you're doing your own little headliner this year as well at Isle of Wight.
I am going to be at Isle of Wight this year. We're doing a
What are you doing now?
That Peter Crouch podcast special
Okay,
in the big top before the England game.
great.
It's going to be good, yeah. Looking forward to it. It's an excuse for us to be there, really.
We are huge fans of the Isle of Wight Festival. It's, it's something we do every year and we always have the best time. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on... Well, you were on stage last year there, weren't you? The year before with Kasabian. Not your first time on a...
It's actually not, no.
On a stage in the Isle of Wight. Headline.
I actually headlined that. Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
What? Casabayan?
Casabayan, yeah.
Who said that?
Jeff.
Who
dad?
said that? Your dad?
Yeah, do you remember my dad was like, oh, I saw Pete on stage, that Casabayan.
Casabayan!
They must have heard that so many times.
Casabayan? Don't think so.
Definitely.
Oh, funny that.
Have you got any festival hacks? Have you got your tent sorted?
Ross, do I look like a tent girl? Do I?
Yeah. Maybe a wigwam.
I'm scared of a tent.
Not for you.
No, I want a toilet, I want a shower, I want bricks,
Don't know what'd be
a
funnier,
mortar.
watching you sleep in a tent or watching Pete trying to erect a tent. He's absolutely...
Pete
remember
couldn't
it.
erect a tent. There's
Nothing wrong with my erection.
You could not put a tent up.
Perfectly erect.
You could not put a tent up to save my life.
I would have to agree.
You can't even make the bed.
I would struggle with a tent. I would struggle. I'd have to do it to save your life. But I wouldn't know where to begin.
Do you stay in tents, Ross?
I've been known to stay in a tent in the past.
But what do you do to get washed and stuff? I know I sound like such a princess, but I'm not being a princess. I just don't want to stay in a tent. I just think, why would I go somewhere what that's worse than my own bed?
I went to like Euro camp or something once in France. We drove there, my family, and then I remember my mum was absolutely hated it. You know what I mean? She's like, "This is horrific." And then I remember the final insult was this little mouse just went over her face.
I would
I went, "Oh my god!"
drop
She
dead.
was complaining about the whole day, and then this little mouse just ran over her.
I would die. I would
Oh, that sums
absolutely
it
die.
up. Camping.
I get it for kids though. Kids, I would love to do it with the kids.
They would
the
love it.
adventure, like setting up a campfire. They would absolutely love it. But I do think it would be one of those experiences where it seems the idea is a lot better than the reality.
I remember you cried at Centre Parks.
I know.
That's a proper room in the
log
forest.
cabin.
I know.
It's a cabin. I looked at her, right, and I could see her welling up with tears. And I thought,
I tried my
can't let her
best.
stay here.
I tried my best. I did try my
You'd
best.
die if you went to Pontons.
I know. I've been there. I think my nan took me to Butlins when I was a little girl,
She went to Southport one day.
and we went I fell in the lake, and an eel went on me.
An eel.
An eel.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up.
Did you remember when you when we were away and you climbed up and the stingray went across your arms? We talked about this before.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, God. We were in the Caribbean, right? Obviously, beautiful place. Like, we're all on the sea, but Ab was holding my hand the whole way because she was a little bit worried about,
Stingrays.
what was in there, basically. And she kind of panicked. And then there was a stingray right near us. When I say stingray, it was just a ray.
I was trying
And
to
you went to
climb
get on, didn't you?
onto
Like
a jet ski with flippers on and a snorkel in my mouth, and couldn't just sliding off it
But
in
when
the
she
middle of the
panicked,
ocean.
when she's
And you
panicked
could hear
like
the
that,
scream coming out at the top of the thing.
when she's like panicked here, she's jumped on and just going, like that. And as she's pulled up, the
Ray.
stingray was on her arms.
Oh my God.
I was getting chased by a stingray. It wasn't fun.
Oh, it was flapping around everywhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I am scared of the ocean. I love it when you can see. Like when you go under and you can see. Like we used to, remember that little turtle that we saw every day and it had like one leg missing? And the guys knew it, said it's been there for like 20 years or something.
I love this, like when we go out like in the sea and snorkel and all that. It's like
I'm kind of put off though since
The shark attack.
the shark.
Yeah, that's
Which
in the
one?
back of my head. Loads of shark attacks happening at the moment.
Well, Sophia, we were in the sea and a shark actually swam past us.
Fuck that.
Pete swam with sharks, loads of them.
Have you? What caused that?
I decided to go on a shark dive.
Excursion.
In a cage?
No, it was like swimming with them. Yeah, they were like
Nah, sharks.
they're the ones with they got like teeth in their throat, so their actual mouth wasn't
Oh,
snappy.
okay, yeah,
If
yeah,
you put your hand in, I think you'd know about it. But but they were big proper sharks. It was amazing. It was an amazing experience.
What about, we got a lot of people writing in, Abby, asking about your tips for the summer looks, coords and stuff like that. Got any tips?
Cowards. My signature summer style. I don't think you can go wrong with a pair of denim hot pants.
Boho chic.
Amalfi Coast, chic.
I like boho. I like that look.
I think you look like that. It's like 70s vibe. You look great, you know.
Thanks, babe.
You got that look in, haven't you? Like, it's good.
Pete's had a full outfit headache today. Didn't know what to wear, babe.
No, I came down and they said change the
I
clothes.
think now
we were
it's
outside,
summer.
so
I
had
think
to
now
put
it's
blue
summer
top on.
and cardies are going back in the wardrobe till next winter. Pete's having a heart
struggling.
attack.
If I haven't got a cardi on, I'm all over the shop.
Do you have any tips on things to avoid wearing?
Anything to avoid would be those socks you're wearing, Ross. Like, I don't even understand why you've got them on.
Half
You're
sock.
literally naked with socks on. Ankle sock, half socks.
It
What
is-
are they?
It is
Socks,
like,
you say?
you're just getting them dirty.
Why don't you just take them off?
Okay, sorry guys.
I can't bear them.
They are very offensive.
Get them straight in the bin, Ross. Don't. Ah!
Oh.
That is gross.
Ugh. What would you like me in this summer? I need to go shopping.
I just like you classic, Pete.
Don't like me Gucci.
A linen shirt,
Gucci, baby.
chino short,
I like that.
a nice loafer.
I want to look like I'm stepping off a yacht.
You walked into the party. My top tips for the summer is definitely SPF. Oh,
All right, mum.
I thought you were saying SEX. Then.
SEX and SPF.
You barely put your face in the sun, do you?
I don't put anything of me in the sun.
All the girls do that, don't they? Big hats on now.
It's so important to look after your skin. Top
Does it
mom.
age you? Is that why, do you think?
Yeah,
Being in the sun.
it's dangerous.
Completely fucked then, aren't they?
It's the start of summer. It's good to start thinking about what we're going to do, our plans, festivals, gigs. You know, I've had 3 Mr. Whippies this week.
Already? This week? Have you really? That's a good thing isn't it, about summer.
That's summer, isn't it?
Mr.
Let's just
Whippies.
scream summer.
Yeah, it's good.
Bit of sherbet on it. What? Is that a
That was funny.
blue sherbet flake?
All right, well, listen, enjoy summer, guys. Let's get into the Agony Abs. Let's try and help people before summer begins.
Okay.
All right. Dear Abbey, Pete and Ross, firstly, I love the podcast, genuinely a highlight of the week. Even if me trying to suppress the laughter on the tube or in the gym can elicit some strange looks. My agony ab is a bit of a leading question, but here goes. What do women actually find attractive? For context, I'm in my late 20s. I've never been in a relationship for various reasons. The 2 attempts I've had have been disastrous, and I allow the actions of others to significantly impact me in negative ways. However, 4 years after the last try, I feel ready to dip my toe back into the dangerous world of dating. The problem is, I've no clue what women actually find attractive. Fortunate to have many female friends and generally get on well with women. I've just never been able to convert friendship into anything more. I try to be a nice person, take an interest in learning about others, can hold a conversation, keep myself in okay shape, and while I'm not a head turner, I don't think I'm a minger.
Oh.
I also don't drink alcohol and therefore don't particularly enjoy going for drinks. But surely this isn't the only reason. Other than the 2 aforementioned train wrecks, there's never been a hint of anything resembling a quick peck on the cheek from anyone else, let alone something more.
Has he never been kissed?
I've never even considered what I would contribute to a Bonk Beats playlist. So any help you can give a try and change this would be hugely appreciated. Keep up the great work. Senor Enon.
Ross, you could have just said this to us.
Was that our
face to
Jordan?
face.
I was going to say.
Ross, you could
Do you
have
want to
just
talk
said.
this out, Ross?
Ross, you could have just told us, off camera.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
What are you after, babe?
What do women want? I think kindness, good morals, someone who can make you laugh.
I think those are good in a husband, but what what does he do need
But
to attract?
the thing is, one man's meat is another man's poison. There's something out there for everyone. I might think he's hot and you might think he's the worst looking person in the world. Personal attraction is personal.
I also
I
think,
don't-
is it like the aura you kind of give out? If you're giving out like, oh, no one really fancies
A
me.
vibe is definitely a thing.
Whereas if you try and exude a bit more confidence, maybe.
He needs to get a bit of that BDE, doesn't he? Big dick energy.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
you need, I think that
BDA.
is attractive, isn't it?
But not too cocky.
No. It's a fine balance.
Yeah.
Not twatty.
No, we don't want any arrogance. That's such a turn off.
No, I'm just saying someone who's a bit like, come here, let me take you.
I wonder if he's always in the friend zone. He sounds like he's being
Maybe
friended.
he's too nice.
That's what he was saying.
Nice guys finish last.
I don't think
but
you
we've-
need to say about too nice.
We've said this before.
I think it's
There's
like,
no such thing. These girls who want the bad boy, what the hell?
says you and Vin Diesel.
I don't like Vin Diesel. I was using him as an example of
All
it.
you've done on this podcast since we started is talk about Vin Diesel.
And Vikings.
Vikings.
All right, what does he do?
I think he needs to work on his confidence.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done, isn't it? But I think that's something.
No, but that's the first step.
yeah.
Changing his mindset.
Speed dating.
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah.
Where'd you go to do that?
Google it.
Google it. Google me.
Well, good luck,
No,
mate.
we haven't given him help. We need to give him
Said
more
he's got to
steps.
try and be more confident and just
No,
like.
he's got to be more confident. I don't think the drinking of the alcohol thing is an issue at all. I would prefer to go out with someone that doesn't drink, in fact.
I smell bullshit.
That's fucking nonsense.
I would.
I don't think you would, really. Maybe today, but not
Maybe today, yeah.
any other day.
It makes me sad, though, because I think, he sounds like he's got a real nice qualities, and they're kind of having a negative impact for him, and that shouldn't be the case.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? Why don't we try and hook him up with someone?
Yeah. Tell him to send a pic in and I'll plaster it all over our socials and see if we can get anyone for him.
There you go. Send a pic in, mate. We'll get you a date.
We should.
We'll
Surely
sort
there's
it.
someone desperate out there.
We can help him. We can help him.
If you send in your name, we won't use it, but we'll and a picture of you and some of your interests, and we'll
Nice
sort
picture of you playing a guitar around a campfire.
Yeah.
Having a hike. Green juice.
it. Stroking a
Worm.
little kitten.
Yeah.
All right, to my favourite content creators.
We're a laughing stock.
Content creators.
We are a laughing stock.
I wish this was more light-hearted, but I'm struggling a lot lately. I have a son with autism. I feel very lonely. On top of that, a close family member has serious health problems. It's been a really stressful year. I'm just wondering if you give me any advice how to switch off sometimes and de-stress. I know everyone has difficult times, but this year's been horrendous, and having a child with SEN is isolating. Any ideas to help de-stress and not feel so isolated would be amazing. Thank you, and I love listening to the pod. Listen to you both every week. It's hard, isn't it? But you find it hard to switch off, don't you?
Yeah, I find it really difficult to switch off.
I think it's very hard to switch off when you have a son. Because it's like when you're at work, you can come home and switch off and just leave everything at the door. But I think living with someone like who has autism, who's probably struggling, that must be really hard because it's 24/7.
I just think for mums in general, like you're constantly worrying about your kids. That's something I definitely struggle with, like health anxiety with regards to my kids. But I think, having a child with special needs can be isolating and stressful, and I get why she feels lonely. I think practicing gratitude always helps.
What, just be thankful of the things that are good in life?
Yeah, instead of focusing on the negative, be thankful and grateful for the positives.
How does she switch off? De-stress, like, you know what? You've got to take your mind off it, I suppose, haven't you? Try and do something else. It's important to have a good support network.
Well, this is kind of what this podcast is all about.
Escapism.
Escapism. You know, having a good old laugh is a great form of medicine, I think.
I think so as
She
well.
seems to
And
be...
it's great healing.
I mean, she said she listens, like, and, you know, and just laughs out loud. So that must be a great form of therapy and a way to de-stress. I think if you're laughing, you're not stressed, are you?
Exactly.
No, exactly.
Which is important.
I agree.
I think laughter is always a great medicine and form of escapism. You know, we were talking last week about our favourite comedy sitcoms and, you know, stuff like that. Get it on, get laughing,
Yeah.
take your mind off your stresses for a bit.
Yeah, and also if you are struggling, like, you know, let's be honest, this is supposed to take you away from life and have a laugh with us. But we're not therapists. If you are really struggling, then I'm sure there's people out there that can help you.
Definitely.
Reach out to them.
Yeah.
Definitely not to us. Right, I'm in a really awkward situation with a guy from the gym. I've been seeing him there for a few months now, but at first I wasn't interested in dating, and he's not my usual type, so I thought nothing of it. Fast forward several months, I join the dating apps and I see him on there. I swipe right past him, dismissing him as not my type and finding it a bit awkward as he's that guy from the gym. He'd obviously seen me on the apps too, and I was getting the vibe he'd swipe right for me.
What's that mean?
She said, I like him. He said he liked her, but she said, fuck him off.
Yeah. It became a bit of an elephant in the room, but we never acknowledged each other. Fast forward a couple of months and I start to question myself. I think maybe I'm letting a really good guy pass me by. It turns out we know people in common, as he was at an event I was at recently. I could feel his eyes on me all night to the point it was uncomfortable. Again, we didn't speak to one another. Soon after, he appeared on the apps again and I liked him. It was an instant match. As the woman, I had to message first on this particular app. I put it off until the next day so I think of something to say other than just hello. But when I went on the app the next day, he'd unmatched me. I was mortified.
What does that mean?
His shyness is infuriating and not attractive to me. But I'm still curious about him. I wish he'd just fuck off or speak to me.
What? I don't get
What
that.
should I do as I can't bear it any longer?
So
You women are
she
mad.
goes to the gym with him. She goes to the gym with him. She doesn't fancy him. She swiped past him, basically saying she doesn't like him. They've seen each other at an event. He's staring at her. She feels uncomfortable. Goes home, matches him,
Yeah.
and then he unlikes her.
What kind of...
Quit playing games.
With my heart.
Quit playing games with my heart.
What a tune, man. What
Do
the hell's going on?
you remember JC Chazet was in our house?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
You believe that?
No.
Backstreet Boys.
Sure.
JC Chazet, right? I come home from football once. JC Chazet was sitting in the front room. Can't even fucking explain it.
I'm really
Is that
into
the
you
fella
now.
from the Backstreet Boys in our lounge?
You got your fucking shinnies on. All right, mate.
Footballers do not come home in football kits. And they don't walk around with them either. No, my friend was going out with him. My friend from LA. And she came round and brought him there and it was just so funny. I was
I just
desperate
like, because she hadn't briefed me that there was a Backstreet Boy in the house. I was like,
He's like,
you can't just have
would you
Backstreet
be
Boys
my girlfriend?
and not give me a heads up. You know what I mean?
He's not a Backstreet Boy. He's
Is
in
he
an...
Oh, he's in NSYNC. Backstreet Boys sang Quit Playing Games though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well, we're better from NSYNC anyway.
Useless.
I feel like that's lost its punch now.
Well, yeah, because we got the fucking
Backstreet. Who do you prefer, Backstreet or NSYNC?
Neither.
NSYNC.
Backstreet. But they're better. Better tunes.
Anyway.
Anyway. I can't be arsed
what
with
do you do
all
about
these
this, Lou?
games.
Like, honestly,
You either like someone or you don't.
I just think you got, like, it's so simple
If
for
you
a
have to
man.
convince yourself to like someone as well.
If it's not a hell yeah, it's a no. I'm
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly right.
I mean,
I quite like shyness. It's cute.
it's better than, like, over-the-top confidence, isn't it?
She should take the ball by the horns, I reckon, and just go over and go, what's the crack here? We doing this or what?
Stop fucking around. I'm nutching.
Me, you, changing rooms in 10.
That's the problem with this online dating. You get like mixed messages. It's not like it used to be back in the day.
Oh, you knew Easter, didn't you? Yeah, well, good luck to them. I hope they work it out.
I don't think that's the right message.
What was you going to say? Stop messing around.
Stop messing around. Life's too short. Grab the bull by the horns.
And grow up.
Exactly that.
Okay. All right, well, listen, keep sending them in. We love them, don't we?
Yeah.
Summer's arrived. Let's go and enjoy it, kids, but stay safe.
Get that SPF on.